Hey, we're back at Villanova Live. Today is about the draft. Other than Victor Wembanyama, who do you think will have the most success in the NBA?
I truly do think Jarris Walker will have the most success. I mean, he proved it in college. He's just an absolute big body. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with in the NBA. He's a defensive rebound machine. He's an offensive rebound machine. He's an absolute post defender. He can block anything in his sight. He is not letting anything in that basket. He's also an offensive force down low. Nobody is stopping that man in the post.
Yeah, I feel like another guy with a ton of potential is Amen Thompson. Coming out of the Overtime Elite League, I feel like that was a good start for him, and I feel like his NBA career will be even better than his Overtime Elite career.
All right, we got a question.
Yeah, so we're talking about guys like Wemby, like Thompson. I am not a big fan of overtime elite. I don't think the league is there yet in terms of getting guys ready. Obviously, there are still a lot of things that have to play out. Got to see how the Thompson twins do. But I think the G League and obviously college basketball, which is more my expertise, are a bit better pathways. So I'm going to talk about two of my favorite college prospects. First is the best college prospect. It's Brandon Miller. No doubt in my mind he is going to be the best college player in this draft. My problem with him, though, is he was just not existent in the NCAA tournament. Had no points against Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Was a non-factor against Maryland, and then didn't help his team at all in a loss to San Diego State. So I'm not sold on him in big games. Yes, he might have been carrying an injury, whatever. The sleeper I got, though, is a guy from the Big Ten, from Indiana, Jalen Hood-Schifino. I think the mid-range jumper on him, his ability to create shots for himself, is going to play really, really well in the NBA.
Oh, you want to say anything about that?
Yeah, so I truly do think Brandon Miller, I think he does have a problem in the clutch. I mean, we saw that. You can make the excuse, yeah, he was carrying on an injury, but in the biggest stage, he failed to impress us. We were all watching him. We knew he's a great player, but did he perform? No. He obviously has great size, great defense. He's a three-level scorer. He can really do anything you want, but he has not proved to us that he can perform in big moments. Now, we also just talked about that guy from Indiana. He's a great shooter. He can score anywhere. But I'm also going to talk about his teammate, Trayce Jackson-Davis, 4-year starter at Indiana, almost carried the team on his back to 2 straight NCAA tournaments. I watched him play in the Big Ten a lot this year, and he really just performed against some great teams.
Anything for you, Ryan?
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Brandon Miller did not show up in the clutch for Alabama. Truly, it was kind of upsetting in my opinion because he was so good in the regular season for Alabama that he really just disappointed in March Madness. But as you said, the two players from Indiana were very good players for their team. They also are projected to be probably mid to late first round picks, but hopefully Brandon Miller can work on being better in the clutch and just being a better overall player.
All right, last question. Who do you guys think will have the least success?
I think a truly overrated prospect is Anthony Black. He's a projected lottery pick. He was really hyped up at Arkansas, but couldn't help them go on a deep postseason March Madness run. I mean, yeah, he's explosive, he's athletic, but isn't everybody in the NBA this day and age? He really doesn't bring anything that special to the table. He's still projected at the 8 through 10 pick, and I truly just think that's way too high. He's really going to disappoint all these scouts.
Oh, you, Ryan.
This is a very hot take here, but I think Victor Wembanyama will not. I think he's a little bit overhyped. Just because he dominated in the French league, he didn't play college basketball. The French league isn't as good as college basketball. And Victor Wembanyama only weighs 230 pounds in his 7'4" frame. I just feel like he's not going to be that great in the NBA.
All right, that's it from Villanova Live. We'll see you later.